Hello, gorgeous. My name is Abby and I live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Wanted to take a moment to share just my experience with Build Your Empire University. So if you are like me and like to do your research on anything that you do, then you might want to take some time to listen to this video and just kind of hear about like my experience. So prior to joining Build Your Empire and building my business online, I worked in the corporate world. Had your 9-to-5 job. I worked in sales management, and I did that for 16 very long years. And when I say I was burned out and stressed out, that does not even come close to describing how I felt. And not only was I burned out and stressed out working long hours, constantly like putting in extra time every single week, I was like very unfulfilled in what I was doing. And this kind of felt like I was going through the motions and doing everything that I was supposed to do, but I wasn't actually happy in what I did. So I, started like looking outside of the corporate world for other things to do, because one of my passions is travel. Like I love to travel, and I wanted to find something that would allow me to work remotely and be able to work from anywhere in the world, because I saw so many other people online doing it. I just didn't know where to start or like where to go to learn that. So I started doing all my research, and I came across a post on Facebook with this girl sharing her experience with starting her business online and being able to work like anywhere in the world. And she was living the life that I wanted to live. So I was like, okay, clearly this is exactly what I'm looking for. So I watched the live or the webinar, watched all the information about it, got a sense of the community, and I just kind of was like, you know what? If I don't make a change now, I will probably never make a change, because I knew within every part of me that I could not do another 16 years in the job that I was in. Like it was sucking the life and soul out of me. So I made that decision. I was like, all right, let's do this. Like, I have to make this change, because life is too short to just exist. I wanted to live. And since making that decision, not only have I left my corporate 9-to-5 forever, and that was like one of the most amazing feelings I've ever felt in my life. Just so empowering to just be like, you know what? I'm taking life into my own hands and I'm living on my own terms. I now am able to work anywhere in the world, and I travel all the time, and I am making almost $4,000 per sale in my business. That's insane, like insane. And not only that, but I've been able to help so many other people along the way and introduce them to this opportunity, because not only has it changed my life, but I want to help others change their lives. And this is the platform. Build Your Empire University is like hands down the best thing that I have found. And I did a lot of research. So not only does it have one of the best training platforms that I've ever seen, with most like super up-to-date videos, like their videos are up to date all the time, like constantly updating, because as things change in the social media world, we have to make sure we adapt and change. So the video training above anything that I've ever seen. And I worked in sales training for a very long time in my corporate job. This was better than the corporate training that we had. The community, holy crap, like the high vibe community that you are going to be surrounded with in Build Your Empire, of like-minded people who really have the same type of aspiration and goals that you do. It just helps push you and like inspires you to keep going and driving and pushing harder and faster. That to me was like beyond amazing. And the other thing that really surprised me in this process was the personal growth that I've been through since starting my business. It was like an unintended side effect, I think, but what I learned moving into being an entrepreneur versus an employee is it all comes down to your mindset. Like it's 80% mindset, 20% skill. So the skill side of this is super easy to learn, like really, really easy to learn. The mindset side is what's probably the most challenging, and people don't anticipate that. But the mindset growth and personal development growth that you are challenged to go through as you go through this process with Build Your Empire, it is probably the number one thing we talk about. And we give you so much to support you as you go through this, to help you grow and to help your mindset evolve into that entrepreneur mindset that you need to be successful. And so that's probably the two biggest surprises that I went through on this journey. But yeah, so who is a good fit for Build Your Empire University? So if you are somebody who, like me, was super unfulfilled, super unhappy in where you are, and are at a point in your life you're like, I have to make a change. There's not even a question at this point. I need to make a change. There's so much that I desire out of life, and I am willing to put in the work to make it happen and invest in myself. Then this is for you, because it doesn't matter if you have any experience in this. I had zero experience coming into this. You're going to learn the skill set. And if you have that open mindset that you're willing to learn and put in what it takes to be successful, then you will be. And so if that sounds like you, then I would highly encourage you to check this out, because it has transformed my life 1,000% and so many others. And I know that can do the same for you. And if you're interested in moving forward and checking this out, and joining Build Your Empire, shoot me a message. I will be happy to reach out to you and chat with you more about it. Or we have a 7-day trial where you can check everything about the platform out for just $1. And I'll drop that link below so you can click on that and check that out for 7 days and get a coaching call with moi, yours truly. So if you are ready to get started, click the link below. Hopefully this review was helpful for you and that you are so excited to change your life. So talk to you soon, babe. Mwah.